the nashfire.org, the mission of the Nashville Fire Department is to provide emergency medical care, fire protection, and fire hazard mitigation products to the citizens and visitors of our community so they can live in a community where quality patient care is provided and the potential for loss of life or property damage due to fire and other hazards is minimized. Nashville Fire Department has a lot of history, different fire trucks for different things, and of course all of the accidents they go on. Knowing how the fire department has changed over the years and how they work would probably make a lot of people feel much safer if something was to happen. My dad has been in the Nashville Fire Department for over 20 years and is now the captain of Engine 16 and is mainly my resource for all the things I know about the Nashville Fire Department. Today I'm going to inform you about the history of the Nashville Fire Department, what the different trucks do, and the different accidents they go to. Let's first talk about the history of the Nashville Fire Department. Knowing the history of the Nashville Fire Department will give you a better understanding of how the fire department works. First, how the fire department started was in May of 1807 as a volunteer fire department. It wasn't until July 24th, 1860 that it changed to a paid fire department. Next is how much the city has grown since the paid fire department started in 1860. Nashville has grown from 6 square miles to 533 square miles. Nashville started with just one unit. Now they have 39 fire stations all across Nashville. Finally, the worst disaster in the history of Nashville was in March of 1916. According to NashvilleFire.org, the fire started in the rear portion of the C. Graves and Company Planing Mill on 214th North Street. It swept every building in its path for 2 1/4 miles, varying from 1 to 2 blocks in width. The fire consumed 640 buildings due to the high winds and wood shingles roofs. The fire spread very rapidly and left hundreds homeless. It was a very tragic and horrible thing. Now let's talk about the different trucks. Knowing how each truck works and what they do teaches a lot about what all the fire department can do. There are a few different kinds of fire apparatus that are in the services in the Nashville Fire Department. Nashville has 39 fire engines. Fire engines have tanks that carry water, typically anywhere from 500 gallons to 100 gallons. They are used to extinguish fires. They carry several different diameters of hoses, from the small 1-inch booster lines to large 5-inch supply lines. Engines also carry many different tools used in fire services. Hooks, poles, or pike poles used to open walls and ceilings. Pry bars and Halligan bars used to pry open doors. Axes used to open doors, roof, or anything else that needs to be opened. They also carry bolt cutters and various other tools. Engines also have several ladders, normally not bigger than 24 feet. All fire apparatus in Nashville have medical bags and supplies and licensed EMTs. Some are paramedic companies. They all have self-contained breathing apparatus. Obviously, fire departments would not last long without the breathing in all the toxin gases produced by combustion without them. This is a fire engine. And then next I'm going to be talking about a fire truck. This is the fire engine. That's the ladder truck that I'm going to be talking about now. There are 11 ladder trucks where the ladders are built on the truck and can be raised. They can be raised up. They can range from 100 to 110 feet. Also carry ground ladders that are up to 50 feet. They are responsible for placement of ladders as well as ventilation with their ventilation fans to remove smoke. They also light up the whole scene with their lights and have extraction equipment like the Jaws of Life. Nashville has 4 heavy rescue trucks, and this that's a heavy rescue truck. Sorry about that. They also do search and rescue at fires, also do urban search rescue, building collapses, and extraction if the truck company can't handle it. They do high angle rescue, which include all the rope rescue like rappelling, climbing, and lowering, and hauling. They also do fine space rescue and trench rescue. There are two hazmat units who do all the hazardous material responses, two air trucks that fill the air bottles at the fire scene, one incident command vehicle used for the incident commander and staff at the large incidents, and ambulance staffed by paramedics and EMT. They also have chiefs SUVs that carry around the chiefs. Finally, all the different accidents they go to. Seeing all the different trucks now give you a better idea of what all accidents they go on. First, they go to all the fires that you can think of, including but not limited to house fires, building fires, and vehicle fires. At all the fires, they do the extractions and rescues of all the people inside. They also go to all the traffic accidents. They help get the people out of the cars, which is why they have the jaws of life. They also check and make sure everyone is okay if the ambulance is not there yet. All of the other things they do, like all the rope rescues, actually pretty much any of rescues, ranging from building rescues to small trench rescues, is everything that the fire department does. Today you have learned about the history of the Nashville Fire Department, the different types of trucks they have, and what types of accidents they go to. Conclusively, knowing all the things about the Nashville Fire Department will give you a better understanding of it and everything they do, and will hopefully make you feel a lot safer. As I previously talked about, the mission of the Nashville Fire Department, they are here to provide emergency care, fire protection, and much more. Hopefully you know that they are here to help in any way possible and always trust the fire department. Hopefully you won't need them, but if you do, but you never know when you will.